The Colorado Rocky Mountains. Few places on Earth are as majestic and breathtaking. Each winter, the new snowfall is greeted like a familiar friend, embraced by those who feel its magic. As fresh powder blankets the Rockies, it brings new life to the valleys below and begins a season of celebration. Winter is a welcome time in Vail, a time that brings together people from all over the globe to take part in winter, displaying a style all their own. Vail brings together the serious skiers, shredders, and shoppers, as well as those who simply see this valley as the ultimate winter playground. For more than a decade, many of the world's top figure skaters have gathered here, Olympic and world champions, performing in one of Vail's favorite winter traditions. This year's cast includes Olympic silver medalist Paul Wylie and Rosalind Sumners, world silver medalist Susanna Rockamo and Petri Coco, Caryn Kadavy, United States champion Scott Davis, and a special performance from Olympic silver medalists Kitty and Peter Carruthers. A winter tradition lives on as USA Network presents the Vail Figure Skating Festival. And now, welcome inside Dobson Arena in the heart of Vail Village, an intimate setting for what has become such a wonderful winter tradition here in Vail. And hello everyone, I'm Bill McAtee. Welcome to what has become a winter tradition here on USA Network, the Vail Figure Skating Festival. Every year Vail attracts such a tremendous array of skating talent. In fact, at various times throughout their careers, many of the skaters train here in Vail, so they receive a great warm welcome from the audiences here at Dobson Arena. My broadcast partner tonight, Peter Carruthers, in fact, he and his sister Kitty have skated here in the past at the Vail Figure Skating Festival. Peter is backstage, and let's check in with him there. Peter.
All right, Bill. Well, everybody's backstage warming up. The excitement level is high. I was able to get a hold of Paul Wylie for a couple of minutes, and this show is sort of like a homecoming for you, isn't it?
It is. I've been coming to Vail skating and skiing since the 70s with my family. It's a really wonderful place to be, and especially at this time of year.
Now, speaking of skiing, you're a great skier.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. This guy is always the first one down.
Recreational.
He's always the first one down the hill. How did skating win out over skiing growing up here in Colorado?
Well, I've been skating since I was 3. It's really my first love. Skiing I picked up when I was 11, and I've enjoyed it. It's been great, but skating has always been number one.
Well, I know there's a lot of skating fans out there that are glad you're in the sport. And right now we've got opening number coming up. It's going to be a great show. And Bill, I'll be up with you in a couple of minutes.
The Olympic silver medalist Paul Wylie.
And we're going to see some thrilling things from him tonight. Great double axel, skating to use it from the soundtrack of Apollo 13 and the Fisher King.
Ladies and gentlemen, the cast of our show.
And there are our skaters for the Vail Figure Skating Festival.
Scott Davis.
U.S. National Men's Champion Scott Davis.
Elaine Zayak.
Former world champion Elaine Zayak.
Renee Roca and Portia Sur.
The ice dancing team of Renee Roca and Portia Sur.
Natalia Anenko and Henrik Spradensky.
From Russia, Natalia Anenko and Henrik Spradensky.
We'll definitely see a lot of different styles in ice dancing. Some of the top ice dancers in the world.
Joseph Samatchin.
Joseph Sobotczyk, you will after tonight. They call him Jumping Joe, a man known for his tremendous height on the jumps he does during his programs. And there is the 1993 U.S. Open Professional Ladies Champion, Caryn Kadavy. National Ice Dancing Champions, Susanna Rocamo and Petri Coco.
Second place finish at the World Championships last year.
And the European champions in 1995.
And Rosalind Sumner.
And as always, a picture of athleticism and elegance. The Olympic silver medalist in '84 in Sarajevo, Rosalind Sumners.
Enjoying 12 years as a professional. Remarkable.
National and world champion, Elaine Zayak.
On the ice first, former world champion and U.S. National Ladies Champion, Elaine Zayak. The music is from Sade, Is It a Crime? Remember so well when Elaine burst onto the scene in the early 80s with all those triples and that tremendous athleticism.
It was truly remarkable at that young age that she was so composed to be able to win a world medal like that.
Well done, Elaine Zayak, and a big smile for the crowd here in Vail. Back back at the Vail Figure Skating Festival on USA and taking the ice, Natalia Ninko and Genrik Stratinsky, twice world professional ice dancing champions.
Truly a brilliant pair to watch. Their extensions, the grace and beauty, it is all put together in one gorgeous package.
Many of the Russian skaters, Peter, their foundation seems to derive from classic ballet.
That is absolutely paramount. They really begin their training off the ice in the ballet studio, and that's what gives them the tools that they need to be this brilliant.
Natalia Ninko and Genrik Stratinsky from the former Soviet Union. Now on the ice, the two-time European champion Joseph Sabovchek. He is the first man to successfully perform a quadruple jump in competition. He loves Bruce Springsteen, so of course both of his numbers tonight skated to music by the boss.
Well, he's definitely got the Bruce Springsteen look, and you're probably going to get tired of how many times I say this man is just an amazing athlete. But you'll see why with the jumps. Really, I haven't seen anyone jump as high as this man in the last decade.
And really, this is a comeback of sorts for Sabovchek because he blew out his knee, and it took him out of skating competitively and in the professional ranks for several years.
Look at that!
But as you can see, he's back.
that incredible strength, but yet all controlled in that very tall physique that he has. That is really outstanding. To do it with your legs stretched out like that. Amazing.
We'll see him later, Joseph Savavchek. Welcome back to the Vail Figure Skating Festival, and for the first time tonight, Susanna Rockamo and Petri Coco.
World silver medalists from the 95 World Championships in ice dancing, and they really have a playful style to their skating. And I remember when they retired from Olympic eligible skating, they said, we just really want to go out and entertain the audience now, and they're delightful to watch.
In their first year as professionals, and they in the recent past have just dominated ice dancing in Finland. They have been national champions from 1987 until 1995.
Year as a professional, because they'll be touring with Scott Hamilton, Christy Yamaguchi, Paul Wylie, and Discover Card Stars on Ice.
And as you watch them, keep in mind that Susanna has been sick all day today. In fact, earlier during the rehearsals, she could not even skate. She sat on the sidelines watching, but you really couldn't tell it from the performance tonight.
And how beautiful in this altitude too, over 8,000 feet.
Rockamo and Coco. On the ice now, the 1993 U.S. Open Professional Ladies Champion, Caryn Kadavy.
just has such quality in her skating. The line, the depth of the edge, the way she flows across the ice. Oh, and a lovely double axel.
And you mentioned this earlier that she has really blossomed as a professional skater. Wonderful athletic ability and yet tremendously graceful.
Great skating, and a true professional. She has it all.
Caryn Kadavy. Bill McAtee and Peter Carruthers back at Dobson Arena. Good to have you with us on USA for the Vail Figure Skating Festival and taking the ice. Scott Davis, the man who won back-to-back U.S. National Championships in '93 and '94. The music is Hands Up, and this is his short program for the competitive season in '96.
Choreographed by Barry Lather out of Los Angeles. He's also choreographed for people like Paul Abdul,
Janet Jackson, brother Michael as well.
In good company. Here comes a big triple axel. Oh! He's just an outstanding spinner. He's able to find the perfect spot on his blade, get the great balance that he needs in order to get such a fast spin. Oh, beautiful triple Lutz. Almost losing it on the double axel. Remember, The ice here is a little bit smaller than what he would be used to competing on in an international competition, so he's having to kind of squeeze it in.
What are some of the specific adjustments you have to make for small ice?
Well, you have to tighten up your steps, not follow through with the big crossovers. You almost feel like you're confined, but he's doing pretty well.
Former U.S. national champion Scott Davis. It's hard to believe she's been a fixture in professional skating now for more than a decade. Skating to the music from Hello Dolly, Rosalind Sumners, and she says her inspiration for this is Carol Channing, who has been so great for so long.
And the way she chose the music is kind of interesting. She was sitting around her kitchen one day just sipping coffee. She heard this come on and said, I'd like to skate to this. Started dancing around her kitchen, and here we are today.
You're still going strong. I feel the room swinging while the band's playing one of your old favorite songs from way back when. So take her out, let's find her empty life. That will never go away again. I said hello, now what do you know? Now it's so nice to have you back where you belong. You're looking swell, darling.
I remember Rosalind when she first started skating professionally as sort of quiet and shy, and that young girl is gone.
Absolutely a mature young woman who really is an exceptional entertainer. Bill, they always say that choice of music is everything in a performance, and you put on Hello Dolly and it just works. It's an audience pleaser.
Nice round of applause for Rosalind Sumners. Back in Vail, and she's from Rochester, New York. He's from Moscow. Renee Roca and Gorsha Sur train here in Colorado.
recognize the voice, it is that of Freddie Mercury, and this is a very innovative and unique performance by Roca and Sir.
From Moscow and she's from the United States. They are the reigning U.S. national ice dancing champions. Gorsha, of course, defected to the United States in 1990.
And that raised a lot of question during his process of immigrating to this country as to just what citizenship he was and what country would they compete for. Strength here, 1 foot balancing her on his back, really tough.
And Gorsha Sir. And on the ice now, the 1992 Olympic silver medalist and his homecoming to Vail, Paul Wylie. Skating to the music from the movie Apollo 13. He said growing up as a kid, he watched the Apollo astronauts and they were really his heroes. So this is a tribute to the brave men of the Apollo space program.
Paul Wylie has been to so many people. His skating just getting better and better since the Olympic Games in 1992 when he won that silver medal and
year before Albertville, no one expected Paul Wylie to be on the medal stand, and yet there he was, wearing the silver medal. He said he took a deep breath prior to the start of the competition, and just took an incredible journey.
And he hasn't looked back.
To the Olympic silver. It's a remarkable story.
Was right to the moon, speaking of the Apollo program.
Wylie. And they're on their feet for the 92 Olympic silver medalist here in Vail. You might notice that once again I'm without my broadcast partner Peter Carruthers. That's because Peter is skating tonight along with his sister Kitty in a rare and special performance. Right now Peter and Kitty are backstage getting ready. Let's check in with them.
All right, thanks Bill. Well, Kitty, you ready to go?
You bet.
Now, being a mother, you've lost your voice.
I have, and it's not even from yelling at him.
She doesn't even yell at him. This is going to be a really special number, though.
Yes, being adopted ourselves is very special before, but I think it's even more special now.
Well, I want to do something that I think is going to be pretty neat. I'd like to dedicate this number to my nephew, Brett Peter.
Oh, that's so sweet.
All right, let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome please national champions and Olympic silver medalist Kitty and Peter Carruthers.
To all the little children in the world who neither have a home or family, we hope someday you will be adopted by wonderful parents, as we were.
As you look at Peter and Kitty, you know that adoption has been such a big issue in their lives. Both are adopted, and the music is somewhere out there. Linda Ronstadt and James Ingram, and we'd like to welcome a special broadcast partner for the moment, Paul Wylie, who joins us while Peter and Kitty are skating.
Thanks, Bill. You know, this is a tribute to Kitty and Peter's parents, and speaking of parenting, Peter is an expectant father himself, and Kitty just adopted a son, Brett Peter.
In fact, Peter and his wife Dina are expecting in March their first child.
Such a wonderful rapport between Peter and Kitty, being a brother and sister team that is just unique to them. And after all of these years of skating together, they have such poise, and they've developed so much, way past their 1984 silver medal. That pro axel, just an indication of how far they've come.
Always one of their trademarks, and the tremendous height that Kitty gets when Peter lets go. And you could always tell when they'd had a little argument, Kitty would really sail off into the arena. It's hard to believe as you watch them that Peter lives in Thousand Oaks, California, Kitty in Houston, and yet it's like they train every day.
Now that's a long-distance relationship.
Absolutely.
Kitty invented. It's called the lateral twist. Watch her go sideways in the air 2 revolutions. Spectacular.
Here at Dobson Arena for Kitty and Peter Carruthers. And Paul Wylie, thanks for coming up and being with us.
Thank you. It was my pleasure.
On the ice now at the Vail Figure Skating Festival, Elaine Zayak. There are 5 skaters here tonight, including Peter Carruthers, who skated in Sarajevo, and the music that Elaine has chosen is called Christmas Eve in Sarajevo, her tribute to that war-torn nation.
I don't think any of us would have dreamed in 1984 that 10 to 11 years later it would be a war-torn nation, and our hearts are with those people, you know, whose lives will never be the same.
the former world and national champion, Elaine Zayak.
Welcome back, please, Susanna Rakamo and Petri Coco.
And once again, the reigning Finnish ice dancing champions skating to a traditional Finnish polka. Susanna Rakamo and Petri Coco.
I just love the fact that you're seeing some real Finnish polka here. It's very festive, and these two, I just think they have a really great relationship together. They have so much respect and admiration, and the bottom line for them, they told me, we just want to please the audience.
Champions 1995. And remember, Susanna has been sick today, but a great performance.
And they said, sorry, how much they like Vail because it's like their native homeland of Finland around this time of year.
Extremely cold.
Yeah. And snowy.
Welcome back to the Vail Figure Skating Festival in the heart of Vail Village, Dobson Arena. And on the ice once again, Caryn Kadavy skating to Phoebe Snow's At Last.
And if anyone can skate the blues, Caryn Kadavy can sure do that. All right, nice triple toe loop.
The former world bronze medalist, Caryn Kadavy. Skating to music from John Mellencamp. The song is Wild Nights. Our second look at Scott Davis. Now, the first number we saw tonight, Peter, was from Scott's short program for the competitive season. This is just a case where he wants to go out there and have a good time.
You got it. It's just pure entertainment. Some good footwork, some jumps. And when you don't have those judges looking over your shoulder, you just get relaxed anyway. Great height on that death drop. He'd rather be doing just out there having a good time. Off a nice double axle.
Two-time U.S. National Men's Champion, Scott Davis. Back in Vail and on the ice now, Natalia Nenko and Genrikh Stratinsky. The song is Ave Maria.
And we're really going to see that dance training pay off. Remember, the Russians have a strong foundation of that, and it will be really shown off in this number. perfect from beginning to end.
One move flowing so effortlessly to the next. The classic elegance of Anenko and Stratinsky.
A totally seamless performance.
On the ice once again, Joseph Savavchek. Unmistakable voice of Bruce Springsteen. The song is Trapped.
He's got a 3-year-old son named Blade. And it's amazing the likeness that his son has to him. He's got the long blonde hair, and Joseph said to me, I think someday my son wants to skate with me. I said, what an act that'll be. Especially if he can jump like his father.
Flying Savavcheks.
There you go.
Jumps off a trampoline when he does that.
Just tremendous air. It is really something to see in person.
See some control at the end of this sax solo. He'll stop on a dime. To the blades, right at those toe picks. He's passed horizontal on those leg extensions.
That's amazing.
I can't get past the gymnastic quality of this man.
That is in the pike position. And a huge round of applause for Jumpin' Joe Savavchek. Well, not quite on the ice yet is Paul Wylie. The music is from the film The Fisher King. Peter, this is a number with some really amazing footwork in it.
It has great footwork. The entertainment value is always there with Paul Wylie. And he's just got a great theme behind every piece of music that he chooses. is, whether he's going to the moon on the Apollo space program or
Rising off a park bench.
there you go, the triple lutz there. It's just so good.
It really is fun to watch skaters like Paul who seem to grow in confidence every year.
I just think that Olympic silver medal, in his mind, said, yes, I can do it.
Some of that footwork that we were talking about, Peter.
Yeah, he's just got tremendous agility.
That is a lot harder than it looks.
Bill, you're absolutely right. He has so much agility when he skates, and he's able to do this just by landing with a fraction of a second to put it all together. Boy, he sure has it all.
Paul Wylie.
The agility, the audience.
And for the second time tonight on the ice, once again, Rosalind Sumner's. The song is All of Me from the group Striper.
Beautiful double axel. Figure skaters are. They go to the Olympic Games, they win their medals, but they are able to continue on and have outstanding professional careers. There aren't many Olympic sports that allow that. Rosalind is certainly enjoying a great career.
Always a pleasure to watch Rosalind Sumners. Susanna Rokomo, Petri Koko, Natalia Aninko, and Genrich Stratinsky, and Renee Roca, and Gorsha Sur.
And this dance is to the Killian. The rhythm and tempo, a Killian. And this takes place from one of the rule books. You actually see this dance done in competition, so they really have to be on the money so they don't crash into each other. So they're really compressing this pattern that we're seeing.
What are some of the adjustments you have to make for small ice?
Well, you really have to tighten up the steps a little bit. You can't extend as much as you could when you were on bigger ice.
The finale of this year's Vail Figure Skating Festival. The entire cast and a tribute to Carole King's Tapestry.
My life has been a tapestry of rich and royal.
Some lovely women of the sport of figure skating that each in their own way have given a special quality to the sport.
Lane Zayak, Caryn Kadavy, and Rosalind Sumners. And once again, Scott Davis.
Boy, he just knows where to find the balance point on those spins. Perfect position. Nobody does it better than him.
Such a wonderful job with the choreography, and really with the skaters' schedule has had such little time to work with them. So our congratulations to Leanne.
You bring up a good point. All of these skaters have such busy schedules these days that they really do have to learn these numbers very quickly.
Of course, tonight we had 3 of the top ice dancing teams in the world. On the ice now, Natalia Aninko and Genrich Stratinsky, Susanna Rokomo, and Petri Koko.
On the ice, he says, I'm tired. I have such a busy schedule, the rigors of the road. But Bill, when he
he's on the ice, he just loves it so much. All you see is a finished product and someone who just really has a lot of compassion for what he does.
Sure enjoyed this guy tonight. Joseph Savovchik.
Oh my goodness, what air he gets on that. What an athlete.
Good times.
Hello, Rosalind. Those two especially close. They tour together, doing, I think it's 57 cities this year.
Well, it's been a wonderful night of skating here in Vail. We thank you very much for being with us. For Peter Carruthers and all of us at USA Network, good night from Vail.